Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be going over how you can increase your bottleneck capacity in your agency. This is a highly requested issue and a massive problem for people. So I hope this video gives you a quick guide on 3 different things that you can use to actually increase your bottleneck capacity within your agency, take on more clients and eventually make more money every single month. Now, just for a bit of context, my name is Leo. I'm the owner of Fluxomate, an AI automation agency, which help agencies around the world streamline their processes and implement AI automations in all different systems within their agency. We've helped numerous agencies increase their bottleneck capacity, so we do have a clue about what we're talking about. So I hope this video is really helpful for you guys looking to take on more clients every single month without putting a stress on any of your systems. Alright guys, without wasting too much of your time, let's just get straight into it. So there's 3 main ways to increase your bottleneck capacity, and the first one is staff. So as an agency, the biggest cost you're very likely to have is time. So whether it's your time or your staff time, time is literally money for you guys. So a major problem that we see with a lot of agencies is that they just don't have enough staff to kind of support the requirements of their clients. Now don't get me wrong, there are one-person businesses literally making millions every single year. However, realistically, these are very rare to actually make work, and in a grand scheme of things, if you're looking to sell them in the future, they have a very low enterprise value because quite obviously they're kind of relying on that one person. On the other hand, if you want to build an empire and literally sell for millions, you need some sort of staff. Now there's kind of 2 different ways to do this, right? You can have VAs overseas. These are primarily low budget, low skill staff, or you can have domestic staff. These obviously you need a higher budget for this, but you tend to get more skill. If you're just starting out, I'd 100% recommend going for VAs. You can find some really good talent on sites like Fiverr and Upwork. But if you have a bit more budget, then I do recommend hiring in-house, as you're more likely to get really good talent. But let me explain to you why I need one of these 2 options. So at the moment, it's just you. You're doing everything. You're doing the onboarding, the finance, the content, customer success, outreach. It all comes back to you. If you're a type of team, you can kind of split those tasks into different people, right? So you can have onboarding for one person, finance for another group of people, content, customer success for another team, and then outreach to another team. It just makes the process so much easier and kind of avoids any confusion and mishaps between 2 different tasks. On top of that, giving 3 people the attention of one specific task just increase the quality of work. So whether you want to hire a VA from overseas or domestic staff, I do recommend getting staff. That'll be the first step in actually increasing your bottleneck capacity. But don't get me wrong, this is not the ultimate solution. Even with good staff, you'll need some good systems to decrease your overhead costs, because as you soon come to find out, these stuff right here can get very expensive, and that payroll is just going to get larger and larger every single month. Having good systems will help you manage your team much more efficiently and will decrease your overhead costs, allowing you to once again increase your bottleneck capacity. The next thing we're going to go over that will actually help you increase your bottleneck capacity is automating standard operating procedures. Now, there's a ton of different examples how you're going to do this. For this specific example, we're going to go over onboarding. Onboarding is the first impression of your customers, and it's kind of 2 different paths it can take, right? So the first way is the normal way that most agencies do it. It's a long, delayed and complicated process which will increase your churn, decrease your referral rate, and ultimately cause you to make less money. The second way, which is a smart way to actually do it, is a streamlined, efficient and clear process. This will cause you to decrease your churn, increase your referral rate, and ultimately make you more money. But how do we actually achieve this? So here's a step-by-step guide to actually do that. If you want a much more in-depth tutorial on how to actually automate your onboarding, I've made a whole video on how to automate your onboarding specifically for SMMA, so make sure to check it out in the top right hand corner. If you're not bothered to watch this will be a good guide on how you can actually achieve kind of automating different standard operating procedures within your agency. The first step is to outline the specific process you're trying to do. So for example, we're trying to automate onboarding here. We're going to give a complete outline of the entire process, what the clients to do, what we have to do, just to make it as clear as possible. Pro tip, if you don't already, give out some sort of free bonus in your onboarding process. This will kind of decrease the customer's guard and give them an instant win, which will make them so much happier in the future. Trust me, this works magic. The second step is to create SOPs for each step in your onboarding process. This looks something like this, right? Where it's a step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. A clear outline of exactly what happens within each step in your onboarding process. Now once you've got clear SOPs with step-by-step guides for each one, you can look into automating each SOP within your onboarding plan. Now if you haven't used automation before, you kind of want to kickstart, I've got this free guide right here, an agency's guide to automation. It's got 4 different tools you can use to actually automate your agency and a bunch of different automation examples. If you want to get that completely for free, all you have to do is check out the first link in the description. We release all of this content to kind of get you started in your automation journey. So please make the most of the tools we make available for you guys. Within this guide, one of the tools is actually a form that you fill in, and once you fill it in, asking kind of specific questions about your business, you'll get 5 completely custom automations along with a step-by-step guide to actually set them up. So if I were you and you kind of need some help with onboarding, I'd go fill out the form, talk about onboarding, how you want to start automating your onboarding, and it will give you 5 onboarding automations along with a step-by-step guide on how to actually set them up. Like I said, guys, it's crazy finding this tool, so make sure to make the most of it using the first link in the description. Now that you've done this for your onboarding, you want to repeat this step for your sales processes, your retention processes, and your content creation purposes. Once you've done all of that, it will allow you to take on more clients, increase your referral rate, decrease your churn, and ultimately increase your bottleneck capacity. Trust me, guys, systems are literally everything. If you don't have good systems and you're looking to really scale your agency, it's not going to end well. The most beautiful part about owning the agency is that monthly revenue you get every single month, but that's also one of the hardest things to achieve. Systems like this will make your life so much easier. And last but not least, if you want to increase your bottleneck capacity, you need sufficient client management systems. Now, what do I actually mean by this? A lot of agencies have a CRM when it comes to sales, but you also need a CRM for your active clients. There's 3 different reasons why you might need this. So firstly, you want to track your client's journey. So whether it comes to celebrating their achievement, noting down their goals so you know what to work towards to, or even having a general sense of their plan. This will provide a customer with a kind of one-to-one experience and will make them feel a lot more valued, increasing the likelihood that they'll actually stick with you instead of switching over to a cheaper competitor. Secondly, you want to be able to track different clients' projects. Now, this is what they're doing: video editing, ads, UGC content, web development, doesn't really matter. Whatever project you're doing for your clients, you want to be able to track it to avoid delays, ensure everything is being completed on time, and that the client always knows what's going on at all times, so they're not left in the dark. And last but not least, you want to track your team's work as well. Remember that team we built earlier? A lot of pieces are going to be moving at the same time, so having a CRM that clearly outlines everything that has to be done for everyone will decrease your overhead costs and make your life so much easier as a manager. Now, there's a bunch of different ways to kind of achieve these 3 things on different platforms. You can use stuff like Notion, HubSpot, even a Google Sheet. It doesn't really matter. Just find a system that best works for you and make it work. We personally love Notion, so we literally use that for everything, but I know a lot of people love HubSpot, and I've seen some people even run it on a Google Sheet, so it doesn't really matter. Using these sufficient client management systems, it will lead to fewer delays in your projects, better client experience as they have a complete understanding of everything that's going on, as well as constant updates from the team, less workload for your staff as you split everything up and make their life easier, which will increase your bottleneck capacity, allow you to take on more clients and make more money every single month. Now guys, I know this is quite a short video, but I really hope it gives you good insight on how you can actually increase your bottleneck capacity within your agency. The most important thing in my opinion is automating your standard operating procedures. The staff and sufficient client managed system you can get to after, but even as a 1-person business, having automated standard operating procedures will make your life so much easier and will avoid any delays within all the different processes in your agency. Like I said guys, if anything I said today in regards to automation sounded interesting, make sure to check out the first link in the description for a free access to an agency's guide to automation. It's got 4 different tools you can actually use to automate your agency and begin increasing your bottleneck capacity completely for free. Please do let me know if you want to see more content like this in the future. The whole purpose of this channel is to give you guys as much value as possible so you can get started on your automation journey. If this video helped you in any way, make sure to leave a thumbs up and check out the rest of the videos on the channel for a bunch of different tutorials on how to actually automate your agency. If you also have a general interest in AI, we have a newsletter we run multiple times a week, which gives out a bunch of free AI and automation value to you guys. You can sign up using the second link in the description. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you in the next one.